civilized.
It was a very torturous and pitiful kind of situation.
Yeah.
There were some folks leading the charge. I think it's the only time I've ever seen Axe be like really passionate about a gameplay issue, where he was like, I just don't know what to do. Because Pikachu Sheik just gets chain grabbed.
The people saw that Axe got sad, and then they were done with it.
Dude, the
Wait,
community loves.
Axe got sad and he did not like being wobbled, and that's what happened?
That's what happened.
I think so.
The
That was
community,
the,
I might be making that up.
That was the spark.
that was the big
spark,
one.
yeah.
That was the lighter on the
Nun's
fire.
ridiculous tweet.
Oh yeah, Nun had a fun one.
I hated that tweet.
That was a fun one.
I told Nun I hated that tweet.
Oh man. Speaking of matchups I love.
Bobby, can I ask you, what happens if Falcon disappears?
Wow. It's crazy that you posed that question. I think this game would be so much more boring without a big muscle head, honestly.
I agree.
Oh, love that single hit in your grab.
That might just be it. I don't know.
Yeah.
If Laudandus had his way, this character would be gone, and that would be terrible.
Lottie would love
Do you think
that.
it would be terrible? It would be
it'd be
different.
terrible.
I do see a lot of players just playing Falcon because they like him.
Yeah.
Maybe there would be fewer people playing, but I don't know.
No,
it would be a very different game.
Samus, Luigi, Peach, and Ices would be much happier, I think. We'd see more of them because this is kind of their natural predator other than Sheik, right?
Yeah, true.
Like you've got this character that just trucks through floaties, only really struggles with like Fox, Falco, maybe Marth and Puff sometimes.
Who knows? Maybe there'd be fewer spaces.
And then more
you don't have Falcon to beat
Jigglypuffs.
up on.
That's true. That's true.
No, Jigglypuff is good versus
Armada
Falcon.
would be a third as good because he wouldn't have a level like 1 Falcon to combo every day.
Yeah, Armada gets worse.
Armada gets worse.
There would only be 2 fast followers, right? It would only be Fox and Falco.
Fox and Falco. Yeah, Marth would go crazy.
Marth
no
would-
Marth check.
No
that's,
Marth check.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
What would? Oh.
We need that. We need that.
Oh. If that would make Marth better, yeah, that is a. When I stop and think about the balance of Melee as a game, 22 years after its creation, without patches, it boggles the mind.
It really does.
It boggles the mind. I don't see how it should be this way.
You can't predict it. No one can predict it. I wish other games could do this too. Like, I wish other games could develop for 22 years just to see what happens.
Just to ferment, really.
Yeah.
Because there were times where we were like, oh yeah, she's the best character, period.
Yeah, we thought the game was done. Yeah. Yeah.
But we were wrong.
Yeah.
Way wrong. Hell, I mean, up to maybe 2 years ago, we were saying that mid-tiers were completely done.
Yeah.
And they're popping off
They're just
this year.
completely unviable.
Yeah. So
Niconics is
who
looking
knows?
nice, by the way. Nice movement. Down to stock. And it can be tough to finish your food with Fox, if you ask me. Found that strong back air.
Yeah, that little pivot back air was kind of saucy. He's had some really cute little ideas, and I feel like it's just his execution that's been a little bit lacking. His tech chases, he's definitely he's a reader. There's folks that are.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what do we got? He could have just jumped out there.
Niconics.
I think Wizzy there, and for fledgling Falcons, run off double jump up air.
Yeah.
Cover the ledge.
Okay. Oh, tech chase.
Little hesitation.
Yeah, he was eyeballing for a short in there. He was really hoping that he was just going to rip that instead.
Okay, good
Does a
drift.
fade.
Restock comeback would be huge here for Niconics, but should be an easy finish. No,
Okay, goes in. All right, not covering it.
Made his way back down. What the heck?
Okay, he goes high and he just. This
Spaghetti
is
edge
so close.
guards.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's just highly questionable who gets the next hit.
That was an incredible dash dance.
Nice.
What
That's
the
it.
heck? Is
Oh.
Niconics playing on regular controller?
Yeah, he's on GCC.
regular controller players.
Just hitting that.
They got it like
I
that.
can't believe he got that. That was a tough 3-stock
That
combo.
was a tight dash dance. Can y'all dash dance without jumping?
Yeah,
I can't.
you can.
I can't do it.
Do you ever?
Not that tight.
Do you ever do just gating with your index finger, just left-hand claw?
What does the word gating mean?
So
Like
you
a
have your
joystick?
controller in your hand and you just hold your index down and you just dash dance that way.
So you hold it to make sure you don't accidentally go up.
Have you ever watched how Plup's hands look when he plays?
No.
There's that clip of Javi from 2014 where you see what his hands look like when he's playing and you scream out in disbelief. So look at how
Does he
Plup
use his index finger to gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Javi uses claw on the right side. Plup uses double claw. So Plup plays on his thigh and plays double.
Wait, always?
I'm pretty sure. Cobalt, Plup.
I know
There's a
Cobalt,
few
yeah.
people
I've been
that
playing this game for
double claw.
How many years have you been playing Hugo? I'm trying to remember how many years.
I started in 2004, like competitively. I mean, I started in 2001,
Yeah.
like
That's like is that
casual.
19? Is my math wrong?
No.
2004? No, yeah.
No, you're
Well,
right.
if you're
almost-
19, I've been playing for around 15 years. I've never heard of gating, and it sounds really useful.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit frustrated with the community. Nobody ever told me about this.
That's how, yeah, a lot of people will just play
I had
that
to
way
switch to
for
box.
tight pivots.
I had to switch to box.
You could have just been gating this whole time, dude. You should have been gating.
You should have been gating,
I should have
bro.
been gating. I was gate kept.
Yeah, it's tough out here, man.
But now, if you're watching Genesis 9, now you know you can use your index finger to make sure you don't accidentally go up when you dash down.
Oh, that was so hot. That was good edge canceling there.
Niconics came alive.
Yeah. I love seeing like those round 1 pools, like flashes of like true brilliance, where you're like, this guy can really do this.
For sure.
That was just perfect.
And I'm liking how every round 1 pool has a squad showing up to support. I think it's so sick.
It's been really awesome.
I just think of the people who made their way out here, and then they're just like a bunch of homies, and they're like, oh, you're playing on stream? Let's fucking go.
Let's
They all show up.
Absolutely.
Cheer their boy.
I was doing some reminiscing about an old crew organizer, Waz.
Oh yeah,
I was just
Warrior of Zerona.
Warrior
right?
of Zerona, yeah. We were just talking about crews and how, man, it's so cool to come to a tournament with your crew.
Yeah. No, that's what it was all about.
I feel like crews needs to come back.
Remember when we used to have like what they called it, clans back in the day, right? Like, and we would do that with any game we played, like, because you needed the unity, right?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't guaranteed that you just have your homies online. Like, you needed the friends that you represented.
Yeah.
And that's how Smash started. We all had a crew. What was your crew, Bobby?
TSA, the Pennsylvania branch, the Waz's crew, the Smash affiliates.
The Smash affiliates.
The Smash
I like
affiliates.
that.
He wanted to call it just the affiliates, but TA was taken by Team Arlington, so he had to call it the Smash affiliates.
Makes sense.
And I
Team
always
Arlington.
remembered that story. I just thought it was so funny.
Team Arlington made the Pound series, right? Like,
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, Plank was. TA was big, and they really you know what I mean? They really represented the crew.
yeah.
They tied everything in. It makes things less lonely, and you know what the other thing I think is wow, Niconics just taking that set.
That was
Nice.
so good.
The
Good stuff.
reads.
That was a good
the
show.
reads, man.
I said I was only gonna do